Good morning, HoustonFordDaily.net, and I'm Kemp Harr. This morning my guest is Jay Smith, the new Vice President of Sales for the Builder Multifamily Division at Shaw Industries. Jay, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Kemp. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, congratulations on this new role for you. It's a big deal.
Well, thank you very much. I'm super excited about it, and it feels like a big deal to me. So, yeah, I appreciate it very much.
Just real quick, we'll run through your background. I've known you for a long time. I've actually known your family for an even longer time. I worked with your dad. He spent his career at DuPont. After he finished running the commercial division of DuPont in flooring, he went over to Synthetic Industries, and he and I worked together in the flooring business there. Known your family for a while. You grew up in Chattanooga on Signal Mountain and went to University of Georgia and then went straight from there to Mohawk, spent 9 years at Mohawk. Then you went over and worked for DuPont Flooring Systems, which is a commercial contractor, for 3 years. And then you and Dave Giesling hooked up and spent 20 years running Floor Expo. Everybody knows that turned into the FEI group, focused in that builder multifamily sector. Now you're with Shaw. Has that got it right?
Yeah, that's well covered, exactly, and I appreciate you mentioning my father. He means a lot to me, and being second generation in this great industry means a lot to me, too. All of those stops, wonderful people, wonderful stops, wonderful experiences that I treasure.
So let's talk about this decision to join Shaw. Before we do that, though, real quick, though, this role is the lead role for the builder multifamily sector. Now, I could be wrong, but, you know, if you're looking at the residential side of the business, this could well be 25% of that business. So it's a major chunk of business, wouldn't you say?
It's a big chunk of business, and it's particularly important to Shaw Industries as the leader in that space. In a lot of ways, broke ground in this space.
Yeah.
And residential contract is the right way. It is contractual. It is business to business. It is different than the retail component.
Yeah.
And it is very important here at Shaw. The customers in this space are a huge part of what we do here, and I'm just happy to be coming over to help look after this with the great team we have here.
Yeah, I can't think of anybody more qualified to have this role. I know that Mickey Long retired. You stepping into this role, it's just a perfect fit, I believe.
I certainly agree and hope that you're right. I think it is, and that is the right word that I'm looking at is fit. To me, Kemp, companies have personalities like people, right?
Yep.
And I believe we are a fit here. I love what Shaw Industries stands for. I've seen it and felt it over my career, which you mentioned there. Having been here a whopping 1 week, I can tell you it's real inside. I'm a big believer that leaders set the environment. That's one of the things they do. And here at Shaw, the passion you feel here, the respect, the honesty, it just permeates the building, it permeates the marketplace, and it's a big part of why I'm so excited to be here. Is the Shaw culture.
Yeah, you know, when I was at Synthetic Industries, Shaw was our biggest customer. Matter of fact, they ended up buying our largest factory, and that's where they get all their backing now. And you know, we knew at the time that they were really focused on making great product, and I think they've continued to be focused in that area. And with this 20-year experience with basically a lot of the target customers, so you've got great relationships with the folks Shaw needs to be doing business with, right?
Well, I do. I've spent the last 20 years with some of the largest and finest players in the multifamily arena and the builder arena.
Yeah.
I know them well. I know what makes them tick. I know exactly how hard their job is to get the products in, to get the labor lined up, to get it measured out, spec'd out, get it in time, get it installed right the first time with facilities, with trucks, with people, with technology. Our customers in this space have a very tough job, and they deal with very demanding customers. So my respect for these entrepreneurs that run the customers of Shaw Industries Builder Multifamily Division is off the charts. And I do think, Kemp, that my intimate knowledge of that is going to help me and help the team deliver on the customer experience, which is a big part of what we're working on here at Shaw. Is I think that will give us a leg up. And, you know, taking the culture we talked about, which I do believe is tangible and real and makes real differences on the street, and then couple it with that knowledge intensity of what it takes for this customer to get through the day, and we can deliver some real results and build on the winning team that's already here.
Yeah, listen to that energy. I might add a last little personal thing here. You're under 55, so you've got another little piece of your career to go, don't you?
Well, who's counting, first of all? You're 55. There's middle 50s going on 25, and there's the other way. So I'm running, I'm jumping, I'm playing my drums when I can. I feel energetic and passionate. And the other thing is you get to, you know, a certain stage of life, you feel like you have the right combination of experiences know-how, and energy. So I'm hoping I'm at that place.
Yeah.
Depends on the day, right?
Oh, okay, and you live in Atlanta, married to Celeste, a great lady, so you've got it all together. So let's talk real quick about the builder market. You couldn't be jumping into this sector at, I guess, a more prime time, because this market's on fire right now, isn't it?
It's pretty crazy right now. Yeah, the pandemic, who knew, but it made us a winner, right? It made the space. So it's a little bit different on builder and multifamily. Multifamily took a pretty good punch on the chin,
right.
But I can tell you that just in the last week or two, it feels like there's a little optimism bubbling up in the multifamily arena that we may actually have a nice turn season. Mm-hmm. And I'm very hopeful for that, and talking to some big customers, I get more hopeful every day. And we're watching the eviction moratorium, which could have a significant impact on how much moving goes on this summer. So multifamily's feeling better. You mentioned builder. Story on builder is that it's on fire, right? If you can build it, you can sell it. Supply chain constraints, there's inflation all over the channel. There's a lot of positivity. Rates are low. Confidence is high. We're at an 83 confidence level on the builder index. Second homes are blowing up because money's so cheap. The one thing I would say on builder, Kemp, is that when you think about it, I think you got to think about the great American shuffle, and that's where the smile states are the winners.
Right.
People coming away from colder to warmer, people coming away from high regulation to lower regulation, people coming away from higher cost to lower cost, and that's driving Texas, Carolina, Florida, Utah, Tennessee, Arizona, you know what I mean, across that. So that is going on, and it is rocking and rolling right now for sure.
And actually, too, the customer wants a bundle. They don't want to have to go and buy every unit from all these different companies. And so you're with a company with scale that can bundle something, aren't you?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. If we have everything they need that goes on the floor. Mm-hmm. We have it here, and what we're looking at every day, we're trying to do that honesty, integrity, and passion. Yeah. And use that to have the right product, right place, right time, delivered by the right folks, doing business the right way. I mean, that's what we're driving to do.
And it performs.
Yeah, all day, every day.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Jay, congratulations on this appointment. It sounds fantastic. I know you'll do a great job. Again, been talking to Jay Smith, the Vice President of Sales for Shaw's Builder Multifamily Division, and you've been listening to Kemp Harr and FloorDaily.net.